Hello, my name is Sean Sands, and we are back with a GWJ Plays. This is not really probably going to be a series. If you're happen to be a listener to our podcast, then you might know from this past week, I was talking about playing this game Kenshi with the co-hosts, and it was really hard to describe, but been having an amazing time with it. And so we talked about I just kind of pop online again. Haven't been around for a while, and show you a few of the basics to kind of give you an idea of what Kenshi is. I'm far from an expert here, but uh, how do we even explain it? Fallout meets Mountain Blade meets RimWorld? Sure. You can choose a number of different beginnings. They get increasingly difficult. This is an alien post-apocalyptic landscape. So you can start as a variety of things. Let's see, what is the Holy Sword? You can start as a wanted criminal, scavenging a battlefield, a legendary sword. That's actually kind of interesting. The wanted criminal is what makes that hard. This is cannibal hunters. You don't do that. This is the Hive is one of the races in here. So you're an exiled member of the Hive, just kind of out on your own. Son of a captain. What is son of a captain? Respected captain in the United States armies. He was killed in action after burning through your meager savings looking for work. You find yourself penniless and hungry with nothing left but your father's trusty katana and the shirt on your back. Okay, so you start with a katana. That's good. You might detect there's sort of an underlying Japanese cultural theme to this. It's not overt, but you'll find a lot of katanas, a lot of references to things like ninjas and samurai and so forth. Run to any troops from the Holy Empire. Those guys really hate you. You start with nothing. It's an RPG play style. Sure, I haven't tried this. You have advanced options. This is a survival game, so right, there's hunger time, all the research seed and stuff like that is normal. No, we'll just do this. Yeah, this is absolutely true, by the way. Getting defeated in battle isn't always the end. There's a chance someone in the squad will recover in time to save the others. Also, getting defeated in battle just makes you weirdly stronger. It's not hard to die if you're on your own, but if you have the ability to kind of heal up, you recover relatively quickly, and you have this stat called toughness that we'll take a look at that improves the more you get injured in battle. This is a very stat-driven game, but stats aren't increased with anything like levels. You never click a button that says, hey, I'm going to increase the stat. You increase your ability to do things by doing them. There's not much of a story here. It's a little long to load, by the way. It is very much self-directed, open world, kind of has that classic elite vibe or even like a wing commander privateer, where you can go be a trader, or you can go be a pirate, or you can go be a slaver, or just a bounty hunter, all kinds of different things. It's really around what you want to do. So character creation, we're not going to spend a ton of time on this. My name is not Citizen. It is, this guy looks like I don't know, I'm just going to call him Jeremy. I don't know. If you're out there named Jeremy, I'm not slighting you. He looks kind of like a Jeremy to me. He's a little, got a chip on. This is some dude who's got a chip on his shoulder and a katana. So that's good. All right, so we begin. Where are we? I think this is the hub. Pull up the map, and indeed it is. This is sort of one of the default starts. You can kind of see here the scope and size of the world that you're living in. There's lots of cities and locations and stuff like that here. We'll just take a minute to get used to the graphics, the visuals. Here's what they are. If you are a person who really needs some strong visuals in your game, this is going to be a tough sell for you. I start looking past it very quickly. I start looking really at the world as all kinds of different things. So you start in this really rundown town. It's got some basic stuff in it. This has got to be the bar. No, this is the bar. I think a lot of these are kind of rundown, broken homes that you can actually buy and repair. And that's actually one of the first things we're going to do. We're going to try and, so this costs $1,500. We have no money in the bank, but there's a variety of ways to make money. We have private. Oh, the Holy Nation. They hate us, remember? Over here we have the Shinobi Thieves, which is a guild that you can join that appears in different houses, but you need, I just know this, you need 10,000 credits to be able to do that. So we start with, do we have food? Yes, we have a little bit of food, a little bit of medicine. That's a pretty damn good sword. So we have the ability to defend ourselves, and you can sort of scope around. So the first thing we're going to do, let's take a, well, I'm going to start him on his job, which I happen to know. Okay, so this is not a randomized map. This map is the same every time. This is where I started my last playthrough, so I happen to know there's some nice copper deposits out here. So that's this little mine right here. We're going to get him to work on that copper mine right out there. There's also, is there an iron mine in town? Copper's better than iron as far as cost. No, there does not seem to be. So we're going to speed up time because things happen. There's always a little stutter when things are first loading back in. So a couple things we're going to do. We're going to monitor him. He's over here. We got another bar over there, which is just an additional place. He's going to mine away on this. You can see that it is slowly producing. How good is he at it? Well, that's right here. You can actually see laboring as he is laboring here out in the sun. His skill is going to increase. It's going to impact the speed at which he mines. So once he hits level 2, this should go up by 0.01. Oh, so much faster. This is... there's no easy way to put this. This is a game that requires a deal of patience and an ability to just sit here and kind of grind out some copper, because if we go in and dive in, we can actually see that we'll be able to sell this for 180, which means we need about 10 of them to go get that house. And even then, it's just a broken house, and that's not a huge help. We're going to want to add things like, we're going to want to buy things like food and additional medicine and other, staples of being alive. We can see here, he starts with basically nothing. This is like that toughness I was talking about. Each of these lists a thing that you can do to improve that. So melee attacks are obviously affect your frequency of attack and how good you are at it. You can train with swords or using special equipment or just fighting opponents that are stronger than you. Over here we can work on some stealth. I got some animals over there. They're perfectly fine. I'm not worried about them at all. He's just going to work away, by the way, over here. We're looking at this stealth. At night, if we want to kind of hang around and just stay in the darkness, we can use stealth mode and just build that up. We could technically become a master thief. We could really work on lockpicking. We could turn our house into a research laboratory that allows us to just build. Ooh, what do we got over here? We got some bandits being attacked by goats. Okay, so there's a story here. This bandit is starving, as you can see. His hunger is very low. There were goats. So he's like, oh, I'm going to get a goat for sure. Oh, no. We could go over there and pillage his stuff. He is still alive and may get back up. I don't think these are dangerous goats, which is a silly set of words to say, but it is the sort of thing you find yourself saying here. Now, if that starving bandit had wandered over here, he probably would have attacked me. Why? Because I have food on me, and he would have seen that food or smelled that food or something like that, and immediately have wanted to come get me. At some point, you explore, right? This is a game where you kind of build yourself up. Eventually, we could go down to Squin, which is a more substantial town, has a lot more options. Who do we have over there? Got to kind of keep your head on a swivel in this game. Does not seem to say tech hunter. We have factions that... So the Holy Nation hates us. Starving bandits don't like us. Dust bandits don't like us. We're partners with the United Cities, who, if I remember correctly, are sorted down in this area. So as you are playing, if you keep attacking specific bandits or you partner and ally with specific other groups, that will impact your factions and who all you are connected to. We are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. We have our laboring up to 7. First 2 levels tend to go fairly quick, and then of course leveling slows down over time. There was another deposit over here, a much larger deposit of iron. Iron is you just get more money for copper, so that's why we're going to dig away at the copper. There's a tech tree, so you can see you can do a bunch of research. In the long run, what you really want, one of the things that you can do is essentially just who are you guys? Slave traders. So slave traders probably will not attack me unless they just find me unconscious. So if I've been beat up by somebody else, that hungry bandit, oh, this poor hungry bandit. He is, after being beaten up by the goats, he's crippled and climbing his way to, I don't know, just around. And doing a little bit of clipping into that mountain. The slavers will take advantage of an opportunity. If they see one, they won't just all out attack somebody and have to risk that. But if, say, I had gotten in a fight with that hungry bandit and he knocked me out and the slavers had come along, they would have picked me up and taken me into slavery, which, that's not what you want. As we're going along, other things here. So jobs, as you click these on, this gives specific orders that linger. Oh, did you do it again, bandit? What do we? Oh, bandit. Oh, no. No, another bandit. This one. Oh, bandits. You crazy bandits. So hungry. So as you gain followers, so like I said, this has a mountain blade component to it where eventually I can hire people to follow me and to, I can have literally dozens of people in my tribe or my gang or my bandit hood or whatever I want to call it. And you can, they each have their own AI and you can give them specific jobs. So let's say I wanted to go do something with somebody else and I wanted Jeremy to just be on copper resource. So I can right click on that. Now Jeremy does copper resource until this is full. Your mines cap out at 5. And then let's say I had given them as a second follow-up and said, okay, once you're done with copper, go do iron. And then I could have clicked something like, engineering. Nope, go back. They will do the top thing on their list and go to the next one if they can no longer do that. It is... Okay, we need to take that back to town. It is nighttime, so you'll actually notice, even though he's still doing this, his laboring ability is dropped down to 0.54. There's a nighttime penalty on that. You can actually see down here what he is doing, I believe. Can't you? Yeah, he's laboring, and it'll give you some information. He's losing about 56% of his ability due to darkness. So there's a lot of complexity to what's going on in Kenshi. There's a lot of sort of math and a lot of thinking you have to do about how you are. That's a bone dog. Bone dogs are dangerous. So we are going to hustle back to town and hope that bone dog... I would love for that bone dog to come to town and fight me there. Maybe I would. Because a lot of times... Is he coming into town? The guards will come beat up a bone dog. What are you? Who are you? You are a Holy Nation outlaw, which means you are an enemy. But you're a stronger enemy. Let's see what that bone dog does. By the way, as I'm moving around, this is interesting. My strength is going up. You notice my strength is at 20%. Carrying lots of stuff. So let's see. Move him over here. Slowly increases your strength. And strength impacts a lot of other things like toughness, like how much damage you can take. Bone dog, what's up? What's up, bone dog? I don't need to get messed up by a bone dog. Let's see. Oh, yep, there he goes. That is a Holy Nation outlaw. Where's this thing going? Yeah, and you can see the bone dog has become dangerous. The ninja guards are going to beat it up. The bone dogs are really dangerous. I mean, like... Oh, he also picked up this guy. This Holy Nation outlaw was committing some crime. I can't continue to fight. The bone dog seems stuck. It's... Right, this is both early access and... there we go. The reason this is good... Oh, I should come out here and fight too. Oh, is he still alive? No. Let's loot. Yeah. I really kind of want that animal skin. I'm going to drop some of this. Definitely want that food. I'll take those teeth. Then I can come back for my copper in a second. You can see here it's green. That means I'm not stealing it if I pick it up. This guy's fine. Yeah, they're just patching up. They're doing a little first aid on themselves. And then presumably this guy is still carrying... What did that other guy? It was somebody he was carrying, I thought. And you can see in here, these red stuff means if I try to take these things, it is stealing. Don't steal. Well, do steal if you want. Just know that there are consequences to that. So we're going to trade. There is no trading skill, interestingly. At least not that I can find. So I'm not sure if there's a way to improve your prices for what you get when you trade. We're going to sell all of our copper. I'm going to sell this animal pelt. It's nice, 400 and something. We're going to sell these teeth. We're going to keep the meat because we're going to cook that meat into dried meat, which is good because it'll give us more food, obviously. Is there anything we need? Research books, obviously not. We still have a good bit of Gohan left. Our food, yeah, there's nothing here we need yet. We will, but not yet. We're at 1800. Let's go back over here. Was there more stuff we can... Oh, yeah, we wanted to get the last of our copper. Good, and there was nothing left on the bone dog. Wonder if... So this outlaw should hate us. If he attacked us... I wonder... I don't know. I don't want to risk it. What is this guy? That's one of the guards. Holy Street Torch Bro Holy Nation Outlaws. He's an outlaw, but he has an attack of 28. I'm just going to steer clear of those guys for now. You probably... I don't know. Maybe you're not. But if you're sitting here thinking, well, let's go explore around. Show us the world. Go over to that other town. No. That's not how this game works. I mean, I certainly could try, but it's extremely hazardous out on your own. There is the dynamic of this game is really one that wants you to spend some time getting up to speed, right? There's an advantage to just, I mean, if I was going to play this out, there would be an advantage to just buying this house, putting maybe a campfire in there, spending some time here to really upgrade what I have, maybe hiring along a friend or two, and then only then, maybe going down to the next spot. This is a game that wants you to take your time. It doesn't want you rushing off and doing your own thing because this is a living world, right? There you will all the time come along one group of fighters that don't like another group of fighters, and they'll just be in the middle of a battle, and you may just pass by, or you may sort of loot that battlefield. But equally likely is you'll just come across a big, ugly monster that'll eat you. And that was it. Good game. Hope you enjoyed it because it's over now. So yeah, this is a game that wants you to be a little bit methodical, very thoughtful about how you're approaching things. What do we have over here? It's a bone dog killing a slave trader? Or no, a bone dog that belongs to a slave trader, but he's eating something. He's eating an escaped servant. Oh, he's eating a slave. Oh, one of the slaves escaped, and that bone dog is just eating him. And this is... I can't move any closer in. You can only go so far from your character. That's another slave. Huh. Why is the bone dog eating the one, but he's fine with the other one? I don't know. I'm going to mind my own business and keep mining here a bit. And then we'll get a few more, and then we'll buy that house. We have a bunch of... Who are these guys? Don't be dust bandits. Hungry bandits. Okay, keep an eye on them. If they had seen me and seen that I had food, they definitely would have attacked me. And that is a lot of hungry bandits. That's the sort of thing I'm talking about, though. Which is, you're not going to run into 1 and 2 people. Like, you're going to run into 10. And if they all decide, we're going to kill you, then they will they will do that. The hungry bandits, in particular, early on, they're not that high level, and if you get a decent group that's reasonably kitted out, you can probably handle them. Even if they have you slightly outnumbered. But they don't have me slightly outnumbered. They have me entirely outnumbered. So our laboring is up to 15. You can see we are now up to 0.64 times speed for doing our... we'll get one more piece, and then we'll go by a house, and we'll kind of take a look at what that means and what that involves. And then maybe we'll walk down and just kind of see this other town. Because I think, given that he has a katana, it's really not that far. It's really not that bad. It's sort of around this way over here. I think if we just keep our head on a swivel, we should be fine. Jeremy will go back to town. You can see his strengthness going up. His strength is going up. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, this guy has a bounty. Ooh, I wish there was a police in town. So, this is a Holy Ninja Nation's outlaw. You can see he actually has a bounty. And if you carry him, even if he's dying, into a police station, they will give you that bounty. The nearest police... I wonder if we could get him down to the police station in that other town. So we'll make a swipe at it. I don't know if you still get the bounty if he's dead. But again, you live and learn. That's how you learn to play this game. You make colossal mistakes that you wish you hadn't. And if somebody starts attacking us, we can just drop him and run. First, let's take his stuff, though. Let's click it down to that. So we will loot. I'm holding down the right click to pull up that context menu. He has some armor. This is nice. Technically, we're stealing from him. You can see up in the top, if you're going to look right here, when I hover over it again, you'll see the stealing chance is 100%, because he's unconscious, and nobody's going to worry about it. Ninja rags give us some resistance. It covers our arms, gives us better stealth, better crossbow, better dodge. This is pretty good. I really like that. Our pants do that. His pants do less. So we would take and sell his pants. Grab this bandana. It has a little bit of armor associated with it. Also, it's cool to wear bandanas. And now check me out down there. Now I'm a ninja. These are ninja blades. Interesting. They have a really good sell value. Plus 10 damage versus humans. Cutting damage is 0.98. These are 0.4 each. Total of 0.8. Blood loss is better. Ours are just better. But at the same time, definitely worth taking for selling. Let's pick this guy up and see if we can make it to that town. All right, so we're gonna move slow, and he's probably gonna die along the way. But we'll make a run for it. And we can drop him if we feel like we need to at some point. So we are carrying him to this other town, which I happen to know has a police station in it, where we are hoping to get the bounty that is set for him. We are watching out for other bandits. What do we have over here? Those bone dogs? No, goats. Goats are fine. Not nervous about goats. That goat has an injured arm, which I don't even know what that means, but there it is. Our guy is doing fine. If nothing else, we're getting our strength up pretty good. Did this guy die yet? Oh yeah, he's dead. But he still has that bounty tag. So with any luck... all right, where are we going? I think it's probably best to kind of go up and over these mountains. Interestingly, the roads can get kind of dangerous. Oh, what do we have? We have hungry bandits. We want to give them a wide berth. Which way are they going? Are they going up the mountain? Because if so, we will go around this way. Careful, Jeremy. Yeah, they are going up that hill. I'm not sure we could do any stealth while carrying a body. I mean, it may let us, but I'm not sure it's just a good idea. All right, we will take the road then. That road, I'm 99% sure. Do we have a camp down here, which is the other concern? But this is sort of, this is why I say this is like RimWorld, because this game is sort of constantly creating its own stories, its own contextual stories. So, you know, I'm just kind of infatuated with this vague story of Jeremy coming across this dying body in a bounty and deciding to carry it across the desert to try and get the bounty reward. Oh, what do we have up here? That is a tech hunter? Tech hunter. No worries about dust bandits are bad though. How do we get to this town? Can we swing wide? I don't like going back past all that water though. Let's see what happens. Tech hunter and literally one dust bandit. Let's try and sneak. Nope, not one dust bandit. Several dust bandits. They're guarding that pass. The reason... Okay, we got to double back then. Because we're not going to be able to pass. They're going to demand money if we try and get past them there. So they are... I mean, they're blockading... Not blockading that pass. They're essentially what, you know, charging a fee to get through there. So we'll see if we can swing wide here. Maybe, hopefully, those starving bandits have abandoned the way. Now, if you're Jeremy, you're probably thinking, is this really worth it? Yeah, 1,000 credits, I guess. I know this road is often just littered with bandits patrolling, particularly dust bandits. My first settlement I actually set up here and discovered the hard way that bandits are very protective of this area and like to send their little patrols all throughout. Okay, those are the bandits over there. So we got around them, I think. Okay, where is... This is the direction we need to go. So can we just go down here? Is this the pass? I think it might be back here. Yeah, this is the crossroads. Oh, that's a caravan, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's just nomads. Nomads are fine. In fact, having them nearby is often a good idea. So if you can kind of just get in with some nomads, you're not actually joining them, but stay nearby. If bandits attack you, often the nomads will just attack the bandits. So yeah, we are coming up on the town, I believe. There it is over there. Yes. So once we're about here, we're safe because the city guards will come out and help us with any bandit problems we have. All right, we're at 3924. We're still carrying our dead bounty. He's probably starting to smell. But here we are. There's a good chance the guards will check us for any stolen goods, but I don't think they'll care about what we have. Okay, watch your fragile bones, flat skin. Rude. This is police. Excellent. So let's go in here and see what happens. 3924. Let's talk to this guy. Then hunt for it, Hunter. I brought you one. Maybe I have to put him down? What if I just drop this body on the floor? Does he have to be alive, maybe? Confiscated goods to sell. He does not. He does not have any money. No, he must need to be alive. Well, that's disappointing. Check the wanted poster, search the outlines for criminals in hiding, then bring me to me for your reward. Well, I tried. And now the story is he got here and the guy's like, this is a dead person you've brought me. I happen to know these things are up here, so we're going to train up a bit. Just to kind of give another example of things you can do. So now as we're training, we're actually training our melee attack up, which will help since we have this katana. Sometimes the guards are fine with this. Sometimes they come up here and say, that's not yours. Stop messing with that. And this is a good kind of place to hide out, particularly at night. So there's a good reason to kind of come up here and let this be the thing we do through the evening. We could also come over here to the end and rent a bed, which you can see costs 100 C to use. We're up to 39.24 C. So yeah. And that's enough to kind of get started, right? That's enough to actually go sell some stuff. We need to sell this stuff, which we will do in the morning. Probably go ahead and sell that stuff in the morning, and then we'll wrap up the video around there. Overall, you can see time passing over here. Overall, this is kind of a good sense of what Kenshi is about. Our athletics, by the way, go up as we run around. This makes us faster. So you can see we started the game with ones in basically everything. You might have gotten here and been like, well, I couldn't sell that body, so that was a waste of time. Oh no, my strength is now level 8. My max carry weight has gone up. My attack speed with heavy weapons has gone up. I get some bonus to combats, which in turn with this melee attack, he's just getting better and better by doing these things. It takes a lot of patience. There's a component of grinding to it, I suppose. But it's that kind of game. And particularly as you start getting to this stuff, and maybe we'll look at this, getting to stuff like research and understand, like there's a whole build menu in here where you can build buildings and shacks and campfires and build farms. Like you can just go build a farm somewhere. You'd have to find somewhere else because this is a desert and it's arid and it's not going to work as a farm. So I could be sitting here thinking, well, what I need to do is get enough farm hands and then go find a patch of land and settle my small buildings next to it and fend off any bandits who try and come take my stuff, and trade my farming wares with the local town. Totally reasonable. Jack of all trades, right? As you saw, you can be a bounty hunter. It's wide open. And I kind of love that. I love when games do this sort of thing. It's what I love most about games like RimWorld. It's what I love most about almost any kind of sim that's out there. All right, stores are open. We'll go sell the things we stole from this dude. He's gone. They must have put him somewhere. I'm going to give it one more try. I'm not here to bail out a friend. Okay, nothing. Okay, whoop. Let's slow down. Here we go. Nope. Oh, he's still on his job. Well, no, I clicked the button. So we'll come in here. We'll sell this stuff that we found to this guy. Yeah, let's sell that and that and that and that. We're up to 4,700. Do we want to buy some armor? This is actually pretty good armor for us. I'm not in any rush to replace that. Honestly, if I were going to do something at this point, I might actually buy... what if I wanted to buy that building? 7,200. Interesting. Isn't there a mineable node in this town somewhere? Can we prospect? No, there's no mineable. What's down this way? It seems to think there are. What are these guys? Those are guards. So that's fine. Oh. What's going on out here? Was there a fight? That is a hungry bandit. Hungry bandits. They just don't have a lot. Prospect. There's some copper this way? Oh, the camera does its own thing. Let's go in the bar. Last thing we'll do is I'll show you how you get new people. So let's say I wanted to spend my 3,000 on that. Let's find somebody to talk to. Tell me about you. This is Jared. Jeremy and Jared. I'm looking to hire a merc. You think I would join a flat skin? Okay, well that didn't go well. Looking to join together? Anybody? Okay, so maybe this isn't the ideal place to go looking for friends. Oh, need recruits. Maybe got any skills? I'm no worry, but I'm a field medic. How much? 6,000. All right, so I could focus on trying to get 6,000 monies, and see if I can hire that guy. Let's go upstairs and just check and see if there's anybody else. Come on. Nobody up here. Nope, nope, nope. And of course I could go try and steal stuff, but it's the middle of the day, and there's a lot of guys with swords in here. So, Jeremy. That's a look at Kenshi, right? I mean, there's a million things that I neither can show you yet, nor could I show you everything, right? That's the investment you make in a game like this is to, is to really spend some time with it, grow your character, turn it into something else, and go from there. There's the huge tech tree. There's lots of building options. Eventually, you can like build defensive walls and turrets and all kinds of stuff to defend against bandits. You can go out and actually start hunting down some of those bounties. Find epic loot. Like, it's all kind of baked in here. You obviously have to get past the visuals. You obviously have to get past some of these clunky controls. It is a finicky game. It is a very it's not for everyone, but it is, if it is the kind of game that you get into, it's a very good example of the genre. There's just lots and lots of elements to it. We didn't talk about prospecting. We didn't talk about engineering. We didn't talk about thievery. We didn't talk about, like I was saying, turrets and science and robotics. Like, there's robotics in this game. You can replace limbs, and you can. One of the races is sort of a robot race. Cooking. There's all kinds of stuff. So hopefully that's at least a good introduction. I don't know if we'll have any follow-up here for Jeremy. Mostly this was just sort of to get something on the books and get people talking about Kenshi. If you follow this channel, this is the kind of game I like, and if it's your thing, you should check it out too. Anyway, as always, my name is Sean Sanders. Thank you for joining me for this episode of GWJ Plays. We will see you again real soon.